Hello, Social Work 351. This is Brittany Jones, and this is my identity box. Got a few items here. This is a magnet with a flag on it to show that I'm American. I've got this can of chicken because this is kind of to represent two things. Like, I'm white and I grew up kind of poor. Like, I ate a lot of this kind of stuff growing up, potted meats, very cheap food, stuff like that can last a while. I put this menorah in here to represent my Jewish faith and ethnicity, because it is both for me. I'm 50% Jewish. I am a woman. I put these earrings in here. I wear these every day. I know people of different genders wear earrings, but these, I wear jewelry as a form of my femininity. I like to dress up just a little bit. And then I put this ibuprofen in here, kind of as a joke, but it's to show that I am 28 years old. I'm going on 30. Welcome to your 30s. Here's your ibuprofen. So yeah, that's the inside. Here, I'll go through the outside now. So this box has two long sides and two short sides, so I kind of put the two biggest identities on the long side. Sorry, one second. So the first one is white girl. That's like the most obvious thing about me. When you first look at me, it's evident I am white and I am a cis woman. I put a few things that are kind of like nationally and globally thought about white women. They kind of have a rap on social media right now for being rich, being racist and annoying, kind of like a Karen. That's usually like a white woman. Generally European descent. And then sometimes there's like this stereotype that white girls can be like sweet and innocent. It just kind of depends on who you talk to. Different people have different experiences with people who are white. The other long side is Jewish, and that represents two things for me. It's my religion and it's my ethnicity. I am Jewish on my mom's side. My dad's side is just mixed European, nothing really in particular. And some things that people kind of think when they hear the word Jewish, also rich. A lot of people think that about Jews. Hollywood, doctors and lawyers, that's like some common occupations that lots of Jews have, especially in the US. And then, of course, lots and lots of people right now are thinking about Israel and Palestine. Kind of just like, the war between Jews and Muslims in one part of the world. There's one other side, a 90s kid. I'm 28. I was born in 97. When people think of like the 90s, I put a few things, 9/11 being one, even though that was 2001. I don't know why. That's just like a 90s kid's biggest experience usually is 9/11. I put the war on drugs here because there was a lot of stuff going on with crack cocaine in the 90s. Computers and technology, that's when people kind of started having computers in the home, late 90s. Bill Clinton, big president. He was president when I was born. And then on the other side, millennials, like, I think 90 to 97 is millennial, and then after that's Gen Z, and then Pokemon, that's just kind of like one big thing that came from the 90s that I personally really love. And then on the other short side, I have American. And most people, when they hear American, it's a negative thing for them. Americans have a stereotype in other parts of the world as being dumb and loud. Also Trump, because he's our president right now, he's very much in the news. When other people in the world think of America, they probably think of Trump right now. And also, we're a very rich country, so I put has money. That's on like 3 of these sides, which is funny because I really don't have money. That's something that like probably people would think of me hearing these identities, like, oh, she's a American Jewish white girl, like she probably comes from a rich family. But unfortunately, that did not happen for me. I was adopted by my grandparents and grew up in a Christian Southern home, so it's been kind of interesting growing up being raised one way when your identity is different than that can be difficult. I grew up going to church, but always feeling like, I never really resonated with it that much. And as I got older, I kind of and started having autonomy. I started getting more involved in the Jewish faith. And of course, I've always been proud to be ethnically Jewish. I love my ancestors. I'm proud of them. But at the same time, recently, this has been something that I'm been less comfortable with to share with people because of the Israeli-Palestine conflict right now. A lot of people seem to have made up their minds about Jews hating Palestinians, and that's just not true. And I'd love to be an example of, someone who isn't hateful and someone who can prove that wrong. But at the same time, I understand there's a lot in the media right now, so I've kind of kept that on the low recently. And yeah, that's my identity box. Thank you guys.